Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Marcielle again. Today we are still going over chronological order and we are going to figure out how a book is made. I'm so excited. I did guide you on the last one, but you're gonna do this one a little bit more on your own today, okay? All right, How a Book is Made by Grace Hanson. We see our table of contents. Making a book. Books can be made in all shapes and sizes. Many books are printed each day. Most books are made using large machines. These machines need lots of space. First, a final manuscript is approved for print. The manuscript is etched into large plates. What is a manuscript? I don't know what that is. Let me go look at the table of the glossary. So, a manuscript is an author's text that has not been printed yet. And an etch is a cut or carve text or design on a surface. So, they get all the words and they get what it's supposed to look like and put it into large plates. The plates are put into a printing press. Ink is spread over the plates. The ink transfers from plate to rubber, then to plate to paper. So it goes from the plate to the rubber, then to the paper. That's the ink. The large sheets are cut into smaller sheets. Then the sheets go through a folding machine. Each folded section of the book is called a signature. The signatures are then sent to a binding machine. They are laid on top of each other in order. Are we trying to figure out chronological order? Cool. Signatures can be stapled, glued, or sewn together. Because the pages were folded together, the books cannot open. A large steel blade cuts the folded edges. Did I scare you? I don't know why I yelled that. Sometimes I just have the urge to yell. I don't know why I'm laughing. Now the books need covers. Covers are made on a long printing press. Each section of the press applies a different color. The finished product. The books then go to a casing in machine. It puts glue on the book's spine. Then the hardcover and book are put together. A casing in machine is basically a machine that attaches a book to its cover. So it's like this putting onto like this. So how is a book made? How is a book made? Let's start with first. Now, I have a question. Let's act like we're ninjas, right? First, then, next, last. How many steps is that? First, then, next, last. Was there only 4 steps to how to make a book? Was there more than 4? There was more than 4, right? So what can we do to resolve that issue? How can we fix that problem? You don't always have to use first, then, next, last. You can use it again. You could say, first you do this, then you do this, then you do this, next you do this, next you do this, last you do this. So first and last always have to be there. So first has to be at the top, at the beginning. Last has to be at the end. The words that you put in the middle, when you're explaining how it happens, you can use them over and over again, however many times you need. All right? I hope that makes sense. So let's start. How is a book made? Can you think about it? How is a book made? What is the first thing you do? What do you do? What do you do? So you get you get the text, right? What the author wrote. You get it approved for printing. Then it gets etched into a plate. So first you have to get your words and stuff approved for printing. Then it is etched into a large plate. I'm basically giving you the answer. All you got to do is listen and then you can write it down. Or you could put it into your own words. Then, what happens next? After you got all the words, after you put it on the etch thing, what do? It's put into a printing press. Next, large sheets are cut into smaller sheets. So you cut some sheets and you put it into a big machine. So you cut sheets of the book and you put it into a large machine. Then, let's look. Okay, so then you put the signatures, which is what these are. These are called signatures, remember? So these signatures are put into a folding machine. Then, what happens after that? They're put into a binding machine. So let's retract. Let's go back. So I want to put this into simpler words for you, okay? So when we get a book and we're learning how it's made, first you get the text approved, then you put it into a large plate. Next, you put those into a printing press. So those plates that you put it on, you put those plates into a printing press. Then you get a signature and they are cut. Your signatures are cut. Those signatures are put into a binding machine. So that means they put it all together. They put it in a machine that puts it all together. Because the pages were folded together, the books cannot open. So what they do is they get basically like a really big knife blade and they cut them. So they put them all together and then they cut them on the folded edges. Then they put the hardcover on it. That's what they do. They put it all together. So I'm gonna explain a little bit. So I went over a couple of times how a book is made. I read the book, right? And I explained a little bit and I used a lot of words. You don't have to use a lot of words. You can kind of put it into your own. As long as you pretty much listen to my video, you can know how a book is made. But in this document of the activity that you have to do, what you need to do is fill in the blanks. I'm going to have certain things filled out. I might have first, then next. You have to know what goes where. Got it? You are pretty much just putting this story in this, how books are made in chronological order. You're telling me how it's made in order. I'll see you later. Bye.